back. This week back into paint again, or this episode I should say. Just done one of the fairing panels has just had its second coat. This side is actually coming out quite well. The other side isn't. So pleased with how that one's come out so far. I've got the base coat to do on the infill panels, but the other side, the other actual fairing panel, it's had one coat, but there's a lot of problems with it, so I'll show you what's happened. That's going to have to be re-rubbed down again. There as well. Most of the other bits actually turned out okay. But there's a problem here. But that is the main problem. So that's going to have to be done again. So I've just left that. That's just had one coat. That's just been left to dry. But I say this one's just had its second coat. No real problems so far. So. But the next bit to do, I just need to leave this to dry a little bit longer. I say because it's literally only just had its second coat. And then I'll get the infill panels on the bench and we'll start doing those in the black base coat. Alright, so that's the first coat. Now I can start on the clock panels. Alright, so these have already had a wet and dry, so on with the first coat. That's after its first coat, so I'm going to leave them now about 20 minutes and get the second coat on both. Right, onto the second coat. Right, so that's his second coat. One thing I did think of is people may ask why have I left them, they've got like a rippled effect actually in the plastic. I actually quite like it. And if I do go chameleon, all the different ripples will show up, so it's not smooth all the time. I reckon it will look quite effective. So let's get the clock infills. Right, same again for the clock infills. Alright, so that's second coat done. So one more coat to go, but in between that I'm going to get one of the fairing panels back up and give that its last coat. Right, so last coat of primer on the one side of the fairing. Right, and that's about it for that side fairing. That's now had its 3 coats. The other one is obviously going to delay me in time now, because obviously that's got to be re-rubbed down and find out what's gone on. So again, I'll leave this to dry for about 20 minutes so I can move it, and then I'll move on to the final base coats on the infill panels. And then have a quick look at the bike, see where I'm at, show you how things look, and then that'll be it for this episode. Right, so just the clock infills to do, and these will sit and dry now. Alright, that's it for the clock infills. Alright, as I say, not much has really happened on the bike. It's mainly been sorting out that paint. Still undecided on the colour of the mudguard. Obviously people aren't that keen on the carbon effect, so it would either be black or, again, paint permitting, unless I have to buy more paint, it's chameleon. I definitely think it will look good with the infills in. Probably better if they were chameleon, but as I say, we'll see how the paint goes. But no, overall, with how it's coming out, liking the exhaust. Again, give me your feedbacks. Obviously this still needs to be polished. I still need to make a decision on whether I blank these or go back to mirrors. This is all got to come out. Sprocket's got to be changed, then I can get the chain on. That's a later video. And obviously it's looking at the tank, because obviously the scratches that are under there, and then a good clean up, because that is, well, it's filthy. And then basically, well, either be Belgium or Autosol all the polished chrome bits. Right, well, thanks for joining me on that one. As I say, I know I've said many times before, and you're probably fed up with me saying it, paint is, it's a laborious process, but obviously the results that are coming, it has to be done. It does take time, because you are leaving it in between jobs and it's trying to find other things to do. So, but let me know your feedback on the infill panels. If I have enough paint, would you chameleon flip paint them, or would you leave them as black and just clear coat them? I'm unsure at the moment, but it could look quite good with the flip, but I don't know. So let me know on that, and as I say, keep the feedback coming. Your feedback is fantastic. It has helped me so much. I don't know if I'd ever got this far without your help, support. Your comments have been fantastic, so keep them coming. So join me again next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.